Don't be scared, listeners. We are back and we have two very special guests today. You know them both as reality TV stars, and they are the stars of TV One's new Next 15. Let's make some noise for Jennifer Williams and Karamo Brown.
Snap. I know.
You want to hit it?
I felt like we went back to Africa right there. Like, all right.
Little tribal.
Yeah, I'm with it.
You know, we're trying to do it. So you guys are back on TV.
Yes, we are.
For the Next 15. Tell me all about this show.
Ladies first.
Well, the Next 15 is basically 6 reality stars that have been on reality TV in the past, and we're coming together for our next 15 minutes of fame. Mm-hmm. But we're breaking the fourth wall, which basically means the producers, production, they're all a part of the show. So I think what's interesting is that for me, when I was on Basketball Wives, everyone used to say, "Is your show scripted?" And I would be like, "No, these girls are really that crazy."
Right.
I wanted to say it was scripted, like that would make me feel better. Mm-hmm. But you actually get to see that unfold. You get to see what it's like to make a reality show. So I think it's very groundbreaking. It's refreshing. It hasn't been done. So I think the audience will really appreciate that.
Right. So on the show, it's like, I was watching the trailer. So you're making a show with you guys on a show?
Yeah.
I'm confused.
So, every TV One reality show thus far that's been on, like Hollywood Divas, they always have the cast do some type of project.
Okay.
And so for this one, Claudia Jordan came up with this idea to do a talk show. Mm-hmm. And Carlos was like, that's great.
Okay.
It should include all of the other castmates. Mm-hmm. And so you sort of see us going through this journey of everyone being involved with the talk show, because everyone on the cast, I think other than Laura, has worked in the capacity as a host, because she works as a host right now on a show. I worked as a host for Huffington Post Live. Claudia's worked. Benzino obviously has a source in Hip Hop Weekly, and New York has done stuff just as Wild New York. And so it was like a smart idea. Like, everybody's opinionated. Let's do it. But it doesn't work out that way. So
of course it does.
It sounds good.
It's
sound
a cool
good
concept, but so I mean, who amongst the cast? Because it's you guys, it's New York. You said Claudia, Laura Govan, Benzino. Are there issues with certain people in the cast? Do certain people make it hard, in particular, to get the story done or the show done?
Claudia, and it's just like, it's oil and water. We don't mix. I'm fine with that. I didn't come to LA to make friends, so I'm good.
Right, because she said something about you being jealous of her, which is
where?
Exactly. Okay.
Well, but there was
I don't have a
Instagram?
jealous bone in my body. Like I don't operate like that. So.
Yeah. There was a.
Well, part of the article, because what happened was, Claudia and I did an interview, and I was drunk. And majority of it came from me, and Jennifer and I had a conversation where I apologized to Jennifer, and she was gracious enough to accept my apology, and it was more so for me, if I can just be transparent. The reason I made the statement of the jealousy stuff was more so because I was on the outside witnessing 2 women that I genuinely like, and was seeing their beef and didn't understand why they were beefing. And I was hearing both of them say, like, it wasn't about, but I guess it started with a dude, and if I'm misquoting, slap me and say, nah. But I was like, I heard both of them saying, this dude ain't important to me, I don't care. But then it just kept on growing. And so what I noticed is that with women, it always had this thing where maybe it was a jealousy, and that's where my statement came from, which again I apologize for, totally out of line, too much liquor, and but that's where it came from, and Claudia and just like Jennifer, neither of them are punks, so if one of them say something, they both gonna like retaliate and do what they do, and so it kind of spawned from me saying something, and just further added to this oil and water. It was like, wasn't the intention, you know what I mean, for them to be beefing more, you know what I mean, because they're both dynamic women, and you see that on the show. Just my own little truth right there.
Wait, so hold up. So y'all do not get along.
No.
And y'all don't.
No.
But it was about a guy. Like, what's going on? Tell me what's going on. Explain to me. I'm slow. I don't catch these things.
No, it's just it's so trivial. I really hate to give it any light, but in a nutshell, like I have a friend that is Claudia's ex, and something that happened like 6-7 years ago. And him and I are cool. And she's like, oh, I heard you're dating my ex. And I'm like, if I am, who cares? Like, I don't talk about dudes that I dated last year.
Right.
So it's like, why are you talking about this? And even if I am, I'm not friends with you. So it doesn't matter. So that's kind of where it stemmed. And then it just kind of escalated into, I don't even know. Because for me, I was like, why are you even asking me about him? Like, he's irrelevant.
Right.
So I'm not really sure.